if they get to the divisional round, that's a plus. I think that's where they need to be. Anything short of that, it's not a successful season, regardless of what you may have done in the offseason. Of course, players are going to come and go. Some guys are going to get injured, but they've got to – it's time to go. You know, you can't just win the division and gone home. You got to win the division and knock on the door of the NFC Championship appearance. You have to do that.
I don't know, Keith. For me, it has to do a lot around this maybe being one of the worst off seasons for the Cowboys leading into a season with a lot of hope with a head coach who you feel like is barely living with his lifeline. I mean, the loss of Tyrone Smith, I think, really hurts him, right? Like the QBR for Dak Prescott is like 108 when he's on the field. When he's not on the field over the last 2 years.
108?
It's like 107, 108 when he's on the field.
108? That's unheard. No.
Passer rating. Excuse me. Like 108 when he's on the field, and when he's off the field, he's like 95. Like it's like Jimmy G portion. So I don't know, losing Amari Cooper. I think there are a lot of questions around this team. Even Ezekiel Elliott, Key. Like I get that everything's going to run through Zeke, but time has just been proving that it feels like he's been injury prone more and more and more. Like what makes us think, seeing the history of the running backs over the last 5 years with Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry even last year, that a guy like him with that size and frame is actually going to be able to survive?
Well, I think I'm not worried about Zeke. I think Zeke will be healthy. They'll rotate Pollard in there, here and there, and mix things up.
But that's different, though, Key.
And when Zeke is healthy, he's one of the better backs in the league, and he's been healthy for the most part. Missed a couple games here and there, but for the most part, he's been pretty healthy. I think when you talk about the offensive line and you look at the offensive line and having and Torrance Smith now being removed from the lineup and they have to figure out what they're going to do at the left tackle spot, I'm sure Jerry Jones, Will Clay, Stephen Jones, and Jerry Jr. went into this season bringing back Smith, saying to themselves, he could get hurt again. Something could happen, so let's have a contingency plan. What that contingency plan is, there's a big left tackle sitting out there named Andrew Whitworth who's available. So if they want to go and try to wrestle him out of retirement, that may be an option there. Who knows? But I think they're going to be competitive. I don't know what's going to happen because I like the Eagles as well. And if the Eagles come to the party with Jalen Hurts, they're going to get the Cowboys a run for their money. And if the Cowboys stub their toe, then Mike McCarthy will probably be looking for a new job. And that's what Jerry Jones is essentially saying.
But they kind of already did stub their toe with I don't think you could count on Tyron Smith to play. Like you can't. It's foolish to think, oh yeah, he's going to play a full season because he never does, right? But he's really good when he's on the field. But that's one of the downsides. And the line has eroded. The offensive line has eroded over the last several years. They've just started to replenish it in a serious way. But the way they built it, 4 out of 5 years, their first round pick went to the O-line. So they built this real powerful O-line. That's eroded somewhat. And now you add to that, the receiving room won't quite be the same. Mike McCarthy has won a Super Bowl, and I wouldn't say he's an incompetent head coach, but I would not consider him an elite head coach either, which goes to the point where Jerry Jones will only hire people where they don't take away his shine, right? And then when I hear they want to run the offense through Zeke as a Giants fan, I'm like, great. You know, Zeke at this point in his career behind a decent offensive line versus Dak, great, run it through Zeke. He's the lesser player.
Key, do you see Dak getting back to where he was 2 years ago when he was on that MVP run before he got hurt? You think he'll reach that level again this year?
I thought he played pretty well last year.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.